if you got your first job and you a teenager and you start making a few dollars, all of a sudden you smelling yourself, you be like, nah, man, I work for this money. This is my money right here. You got to start smelling yourself and got to tell everybody that you work for the money. And then they said, the way I got the money, or I ain't been sinning, like you can't find no iniquity in me. And God had to tell them, like, basically, who you talking to? Like, I've been your God ever since Israel, so I done seen you ever since a child. I wiped your little butt. I cleaned your little nose, basically, if you a child and you smelling yourself. Like, I was there before you even knew how to work. Before you could ever make money. Before you could ever get an education, I was there. So I was there when you was in bondage, or I was there when you was locked up, or I was there when you was a slave to the other nations. And you trying to tell me about you been getting money. So, like, to me, that's the ultimate disrespect. And, you know, I had money a few times, man, and I felt some kind of way, too. So, I can't just take Israel and just throw them away and be like, I wouldn't have done that. Man, I done it before. I was smelling myself, too. It was certain things when I had money that I wasn't going to do. Oh, yeah, I ain't doing that. Oh, no, not me. Who you think doing? Oh, no. And it's the same mentality. It's the same way you see things. Because when you have that money, man, you see things totally different. And guess what? You don't never see you not having the money. I'm going to say that part again. You don't never see you not having the money. So Israel is basically telling God, too. That's what was kind of, man, I was like, you telling God this? You telling God, man, I've been getting money now, Lord. I ain't the same old little small Israel that you know what I'm saying, was saving and helping. I can pay my way now, baby. What's up? And God had to remind you, like, man, stop it. And I'm going to put you back in the tents like you do for the festivals, how you go along. Yeah, I'm going to put you back into that position so you can realize what it really is. Or guess what? I ain't going to let you have this big old house no more. I'm going to put you in that little shack, that little shotgun house that we growed up in since you smelling yourself in the 4-5 bedroom house because you tripping. But we do that, man. We can get education and do that. We can get a good job and do that, man. Let you get a job, you making $50 an hour right now. You'll start smelling yourself. Start thinking everybody beneath you, and Israel talking about, yeah, I done made it good with everybody around. Everybody love me. You know, man, you have so many enemies that don't like you, boy. Like, I ain't even realize how many people ain't like me. I thought everybody liked me. I thought I was cool. Then my other boys started come tell me all the people hating. I said, golly, all these people hating. But at the same time, when you smelling yourself, you're going to attract haters. You're going to reap what you sow. When you saying you can stand on your own, because that's basically what they doing. Once we make alliances with different people, I give Israel, I give Egypt a few dollars. I give the Assyrians a few dollars. I got big money now. I pay them off. How they say, I pay the cops off. It ain't no big deal. And God is saying, you must have forgot it was all me who put you in this position. You must have forgot because you sitting here bragging to me how good you are, and you ain't said nothing about the blessings out in the store upon you. You talking about your education. Yeah, I went to school. I went 10 years, and I gave you the ability to learn. I gave you the ability to count that money that you are making right now, but you forgot all that. And since you forgot all that, you're going to reap like you forgot all that. Meaning that you're not a good steward of the money. We know you're not a good steward of the money because you telling God how you got the money on your own and not with God.
Yeah.
So God is looking at that like, man, Israel, y'all tripping. So now I got to put you through some more for you to realize that you don't treat people the way you treat people like that when you have money. You know, when you have money and somebody else don't have money, you feel like you over them. You feel like you can talk to them any kind of way. If you give them $5, you think you can tell them about their life. I give you $5, yeah, man, tell that sorry dude over there next time. Boy, you gave me $5. Or you give her $5. Like, come on, man. It shouldn't come with all that advice. You got what I'm saying? But Israel basically telling God the same thing. I got a little money now. And God is like, man, I gave the wrong kid the money. You know, I should have gave the money to somebody else because you with the money is a problem. You don't know how to act no more. Your mind is tainted once you got the money. And a lot of times, man, that's a lot of people always. Your mind will get tainted when you get so much money. That's why it says the love of money is the root of all evil. Because once you begin to love the money and not God, then your mind gets tainted. And then you trying to get people to do whatever twisted ideas come into your head for some money. You feel like, oh yeah, they'll do it. They just want a little money. If I give them a little money, and God is like, no, sir, I don't want you to manipulate anybody for money. So that's something too, man. I want everybody to pay attention, man. Don't try to manipulate people. Don't try to belittle people. None of these things when you get money or education or you feel like you're doing well for yourself. Because the word of God says turn around and share. Turn around and uplift your fellow man. So that's the goal. If you're getting the money, man, help pass it on to the next generation and the next generation and the next generation. Be great stewards of the money.